If this video found you, there is a reason. There's something that you're supposed to hear from Spirit, okay? And I know not all of you are going to make it to the end of this video, but that's okay. This is for a select group of people. So if this found you and you kind of feel curious, or if you feel like a little tinglies, like some butterflies, maybe your scalp is a little itchy, you just itched your face, then you could be feeling that energy already, and this is for you. Okay, I'm going to give you an energetic read. Now, it's interesting because I usually use my deck. I've been using my deck a lot recently, the Sun and Soul Tarot deck, which if you're curious, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll link it right here in case you want to see it. I love that deck. It's so like beachy and I just love the vibes from it. But lately, when I'm not doing readings and I'm kind of like zoned out, this one deck keeps popping into my head, and it's happened twice. And then this morning I'm getting ready, and my baby's crawling around, and he comes over to my desk, and out of all the tarot decks, he grabs the one deck that I've been envisioning over and over again, and he like just drops that one to the floor. And I didn't really think too much of it, and then I'm kind of picking up, the house. He's down for a nap, so I'm picking up the house now, and then I noticed that deck on the floor, and I was like, that's not a sign that I need to give a reading from that deck. That deck it speaks to me. It speaks to me. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll get you out and I'll use you. Okay, so yeah, this is the Wandering Moon Tarot. If any of you guys have seen this deck, it's so pretty. But this deck seriously speaks to me. Like if I need some serious guidance, this is the deck I'm going to use. So I think that's the first thing of this reading. There's something you need to know, and you can't have it can't be vague. You need like the literal guidance. So here we are, and I'm going to give that to you. Consider this just your free reading, because we're going to get specific here, okay? So what does Spirit want you to know right now? What do you need to know? Because I know that there's something on your mind. The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. Okay, the first thing I'm feeling is just like something floating around you. And it almost feels like these like thoughts. I feel like these thoughts keep kind of like floating around. And it's almost like you're not taking it too seriously, but somewhere in the back of your mind, you're like, I wonder what that means. Like, why do I keep thinking this? Why does this keep coming to me? Is there something more to it that I'm not seeing? And that's the first thing I'm seeing. Nights are about energy coming in, okay? So the fact that, this idea is floating around, I feel like you're picking up on the energy of what's getting ready to come in, okay? So I just feel like you're probably very intuitive, you're very sensitive to energy, and that's what Spirit is saying here. Spirit's saying, it's almost like we have a book, right? And we're getting ready to turn the page, and it's like you almost like sneak, and you could just see like a few words, but you don't know what the next page is really about. That's kind of like what your energy is doing. You can feel what's about to come, and so you almost have these thoughts that just keep popping into your head, and you're like, why did I think that? But it's like you're not really thinking it. If you think about it, you're actually receiving it. It's just popping into your head, right? So that's the first thing. It's like something's getting ready to come into your life, but you're picking up on what it is. And so that's what's floating around your mind right now. I'm seeing the Nine of Moons, okay? What does this mean? The Knight of Moons also. So we have two knights. And I said nights are about energy coming in. I think Spirit's really emphasizing like, yes, something's getting ready to come in. Something is coming, okay? And the timing of this reading it's also interesting, because depending on when you're seeing this, we do have a solar eclipse coming up in Libra, okay? I believe it's October 2nd when this eclipse is happening, but the energy is kind of, it lingers for like a week before and a week after. But I feel like after this eclipse is going to shine something like that. It's going to change the energy for you, okay? So right after this eclipse, or even right up to the date of, things are going to start changing, okay? And so after we have that eclipse, that's when this new energy is going to be able to come into your life. So I feel like October, the whole month of October, is probably going to be a very significant time for you, and November might be when we actually see it manifest, okay? So the fact that I'm saying the Knight of Wands, I feel like that was like just you're sensing the energy coming. You can tell something's about to happen, which is probably why you're still watching this reading right now, because you're like, yes, spot on. What's coming? You're probably like, what's going to happen, right? But then the fact that the Knight of Moons came out with the 9 of moons tells me that this is something that you have been wanting and it's here to stay. Like this is a secure thing, and everything that's been happening in your life up until this moment, right before it comes in, has been getting you ready and has been preparing you. So when this does come into your life, you're able to jump on it. You were able to do it. Nothing can stop you. Nothing can take away from this moment. It is yours. It is yours, okay? So let's see what else Spirit has to say for you. And let me know in the comments, is this resonating for you? Was this reading really for you? I'm seeing the Emperor. Okay, well, there's a lot of Aries energy here. A lot of Aries energy. I mean, this is the card for Aries. But I do feel there is someone who... I just heard they're blocking your energy. They're blocking something about you, okay? Now, this could be someone in your life, like a family member. It could be a friend. It could be a coworker. It could be a neighbor. This could be someone you maybe don't even realize is doing this. Like, you know how it's like, you know, everyone has like Facebook and stuff, and it's like, you know, maybe there's someone who's just like looking at your page so much, and they are the Aries, right? And just their energy of like looking at your page so much is like, you know, you're sensitive to energy, so you might be able to feel what they're doing. Nonetheless, think about the Aries in your life. Maybe you're the Aries in your life and you're just blocking your own self. But I do feel like there's an Aries somewhere in your life, okay, who's blocking your energy in some way. I feel like you're full of so much potential. You have so much potential. And I feel like they are blocking it. They don't want you to reach your full potential because they're scared of what will happen if you do reach your full potential. I keep getting the analogy of like, you are the sunshine, and they can't handle that. So they keep pulling the curtains. They don't want to see all that light. And you need someone in your life who can handle it, and they can just put on the sunglasses and embrace your light. Like, yeah, you're bright, but I love that about you, and I can handle it. I'll just put on my sunglasses. I still want to see you be bright. Whereas this person's like, I don't like all that brightness. I don't like the brightness. I'm shutting the shades on you. Okay? You feel the difference in the energy? Yeah, this Aries is blocking your energy. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Okay. So the King of Swords just came out with the 8 of Stars. Okay, so I feel like, what is this saying? With the King of Swords, I feel like there is someone, okay, and I feel like it's an air sign because swords have to do with like words and thoughts, and it also has to do with air signs. So I do feel like with this card, I feel like there is someone who is more of a vibrational match to you when it comes to this, okay? Like if you're the sun, then they're the air. Like that goes well together, right? And it's like they want to breathe they want to like spread your heat out to the world. Like they like that about you. They like that you're such a beacon of light. And I feel like they could be a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius, right? Because those are the air signs. And I feel like they just, what am I feeling here? Like I'm seeing like out of a sea of people, they pick you. Like they're not looking for something general. They knew exactly who they are. They know exactly what they want, and they would pick you every single time. There's no one else in this world who compares to you, and they want you. It's like they've picked you. It's like a little piece of sand, a little grain of sand out of a beach. It's like, that's the one I want. No questions asked. No, I don't need to look at any other grains of sand. This is mine. This is the one. This one's perfect the way it is. Okay, and this one's the one that can wear the sunglasses around you. Okay, I'm seeing the Magician. Now, you guys are gonna, when this happens, you guys are gonna come together and you're gonna create something magical, something amazing. You might be actually doing business together too. You might start a business together. And I am seeing the 4 of Swords. So I'm hearing, just when it comes, don't get too excited. Just let the breadcrumbs fall into place and follow the little pieces that we give you until it leads to the loaf. Okay? Don't overthink it. Just go with the flow. Go as it comes. Meditate, because you're gonna get a lot of guidance from meditation. You guys, I'm almost out of time, but this was a really exciting reading. I hope that it gave you something that you needed to hear. because I feel like a lot came out in this. So let me know in the comments. Make sure to follow me. I post these readings all the time, and I'll see you guys next time.